So see, this is the Terraform code. I have created previously main.tf, right? Here I have written it, few Terraform code. So what we'll do now, we'll run one by one. Okay, I'll explain you how we can write the Terraform code. So first thing what we have to do, we have to define the provider. Okay. So see, if we'll see that I have defined the provider is Azure RM. So now how we can see if you want to work on, you can get all the reference from here, like a HashiCorp, Terraform, and provider. Okay. So if you see this browse provider, okay, provider, I have explained you like provider is basically tell you uh, where you want to create a infrastructure, right? So in our case you want to create a infrastructure on Azure cloud, right? So that's why you have defined it the Azure RM, right? So if you see that these are the provider available, so provider we have AWS, Azure RM and all, right? So now if you click on Azure, what provider I have to use for the Azure, here if you see the provider name is Azure RM, right? So that's why I'm using here. If you'll see the provider is Azure RM I'm using. Now suppose if you'll got a chance to create a on AWS, just go to this. You say you have to use the provider name as AWS. Okay. And similarly, if you want to create on, so you have understood now, right? If you want to create on Google Cloud, then you have to use the provider as a Google. Okay, these are the provider. So what the provider will do, basically, it will set a Terraform. So we have seen that, right? We have a Terraform init, we have a Terraform plan, we have a Terraform apply, right? So once we'll do the Terraform init, it initialize your code, right? Initialize in the sense it basically configure a provider, right? So that time only your Terraform code it will configure a provider. It will like tell the code, okay, it is going to deploy on a Azure environment, right? So these are the things needed. Now what we'll do, I have just commented, we'll directly run it into Cloud Shell. Okay, first we'll run this into the Cloud Shell, and let me delete this. Okay, now I'm creating a Terraform resource group. Okay, I'm creating a resource group using a Terraform. So what I am using, I am calling this I am defining this is a module. Okay. Okay, this is the predefined module. So if I have to create a resource group, I have called this Azure RM resource group. So now if you search this module, okay, this this is also called a registry. Here we'll find all the module. See, I have see here resource group provider, resource Azure RM subscription, data source, Azure RM resource group, Azure RM resource subscription, and all. Right. So whatever the things, the container, if you want to create like a storage account container, you can create all the things will be here. Let me dismiss this. All the things is here, right? That if you want to create a AKS cluster, if you want to create Cosmo DB and dashboard, data factory, if you want to create ADF, for that also we have data factory and all. So if you see the Azure RM, this is nothing but this is called registry, or you can call as a module, right? This model. Now if you see that you have to read it out. See, Azure automatically delete all. Yeah, okay, here they have given you this example also. Don't go to the example, just see the argument. Okay, what are the things required if you are calling this a module, resource group module, Azure RM resource group module. What are the things required? This is the variable we can define. Okay, if you see this, I've called this module, I've defined this variable RG. You can define any variable, means whatever the output will be there, it will save into the dot, like Azure RM resource group dot rg dot name, something like that. Okay, so now what are the argument I need to pass if I have to create this? So here for all the modules there will be a argument reference. Okay, I have to go through it. So uh, first they will be giving you the required argument. Okay, required in the sense these are the mandatory argument. If you will not pass this argument, your code will fail. Okay, it will say like it is expecting this parameter and it is not available. So what is the two arguments needed if you want to create the resource group? We need a name, and second one, you need a locations, right? If you see what is the required, name and location is required. This is the record. Yeah. And now they have given you the description also. What is the location? The Azure region where the resource group should exist, right? Changing it, the first a create a new resource group will be created. Name is required, name of the resource group. Okay. So now what I have given you, I have given this name equal to this one, and location equal to HTBase, right? I can pass any Terraform demo RG. I'm giving HTBase and all, right? So this is, now if you see we have some optional parameter also, like manage by tag. So right, if you want to give a tag and all, we can give a tag also. If you want to give a timeout, create, update, delete, and also these are the things, right? I can create tag. We have seen this, right? Tagging. Now can you share me this? You have shared. It has approved. Okay, now I'll initialize this cloud cell. It will create a storage account. Okay, so whenever you'll initialize a cloud cell, okay, for the first time, what it will do in the background, it will create a storage account. So whatever you will run, okay, so you'll if you, whatever you want to test it, yeah, all these command, everything will be saved. Okay, now see, and this has initialized. Okay, so the base part, if you suppose we don't want to test it in the pipeline first, right? Because we don't know whether my code is working or not, right? So this is the best way to test your code locally. Okay, you can test your code locally. Then once your code is working, then you can create a pipeline for the same. Okay, now I think it has initialized. Right? It will take another few seconds more. Okay, and you can easily shift. Okay, it has initialized now, so you can easily shift if you want to shift it to the base. We can easily shift, confirm like a shift to the base. If you see, you have shift to the base window. If you want to shift to the power cell, you can shift with the power cell. Okay, now whatever we have created, we will create a here open editor. Okay, we'll create this file. Okay, I'm not sorry. You want me to? Yeah, you want me to explain? It's better now. I'll delete this. I'll just keep only resource group code. Okay. Now I'll save this. Okay. What is the file name? We'll give this infra.tf. I can give any name. So now I have to take this off. Okay, I have to run this. I've saved the file. Okay, infra.tf. So in this file, I've just kept that to create a resource group. Okay, it will only create a resource group. So I have commented this the parameter like a tenant ID, subscription ID, client ID, and client secret. The reason is we are directly running it from the cloud cell, right? We are already into the cloud. Okay, so we don't need like a authentication and all. We don't need to pass like a separate parameter like a subscription detail and all. It will automatically take. Okay, so let me go here and I'll try to run this file. Okay. So you tell me what is the command, first command we have to for Terraform. I've explained you like how you can run the Terraforms. We have some command like three command, right? Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply, right? So first we'll run Terraform init, right? Init, what it will do? It will initialize, right? Because we are using a provider Azure RM and all, it will initialize a Terraform. See, it has told you, right? It has initialized this HashiCorp Azure RM, right? See what it has initialized the plugin, right? Initializing provider plugin, finding latest version of HashiCorp. It has taken a 3.91. In our organization, we are using 3.71. Here they are and it has initialized with the latest versions, right? Signed by the HashiCorp, right? And it has also created a terraform log.scl file it has created. Now we are done, like initialization is successful. Now what will do? The next command, it is not working here. It is slow, yeah, but it is not writing. I think it is down. I am not able to see. Let me expand it. Yeah, it is writing here. Why I maximize this size now? It is in a full size, right? But also why it is coming like this? Okay. Terraform plan. Okay. What it will do? So Terraform plan will basically it will tell you what it is going to create. Okay. Actually it should not take this much time. Okay, I'm not sure why it is taking this much time. It should be running here. Why this terminal is got it stuck here? But I think terminal has got stuck. Let me kill it. Why this is nothing is happening? Let me restart the cloud shell. Okay, I think it is not responding properly. Microsoft Defender. Okay, I'll shift to the PowerShell. Confirm. Let it initialize. I need to open that file, right? Infra.tf. Okay, let me infra.tf, right? This one was our file. So it's very difficult. Yeah, I'm not able to see the command itself only. Terraform init. Init first. Every time we have to do init. Okay, whatever you have done the init before, it has went. Okay, so for every time we have to, even in your pipeline also, you have to do init first. Every time you have to do init. Every time you have to do plan. Every time you have to do apply. So suppose if you are doing init, if I directly try to apply it, it will not work, because what it will do, initialization will tell you that whether it has to create, right? So it will set the provider. So provider say, need to be uh, like a specified first, right? So Azure RM, so it will your code will come to know, okay, I am to create a resources on the Azure. Okay, the first thing. Second thing, if you are doing a planning Azure plan, it will tell you what it is going to create. what you have written in the your code, what it is going to create. Okay, and it will create a copy of like a kind of like a local file. Okay, it will save a plan into local file, and when once we'll do a apply, it will take the same local file and it will create a, so by the plan only it will come to know, right, what I have to apply. So let's try this Terraform plan. It will tell you everything what it is going to create. And uh, this shouldn't be take this much time. I'm not sure why this taking. Hi, yeah. See, now, if you read the plan carefully, it is saying Terraform used to select a provider to generate the following executions per plan. Resource action are indicated with the following symbols, right? So now, if you see the plus icon, it is going to create. Okay, create plus. Terraform will perform the below actions. See, and the plan is 1 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. Right. It means it is going to create one thing. So if you say what it is going to create, it is going to create a resource group. Azure RM resource group will be created. This one RG ID will be known after the creation. After the apply, location will be STS. Name will be this one, right? So your resource group ID will only be able to know after a creation. So now what you have to do? Terraform apply. Terraform apply. See, it is asking your approval. Terraform yes. Okay. See, it has I started creating, right? If you see Azure RM resource group, now it is saying apply completed, resource one added, zero change, zero destroy, right? Now if you see, you have got the ID also. See, creation complete. You have got the ID. ID is equal to subscription. It created this is nothing but your subscription ID. This is basically the resource ID of your resource group. Okay, I'll copy. I'll compare with the resource ID. So every resource is associated with a ID in Azure, right? Now let me open that. Wait. That is called resource ID. Simple concept is there. Okay. Now this one is the resource ID it has created. ID is equal to subscription. Okay. Slash subscription and all. Now I'll go and check into where I have kept it. Now I'll go and check this in my portal. So if you'll go to this portal, if you'll see that it has created this one Terraform demo hyphen RG, right? If we'll go and check the properties, and this is the resource ID. If you'll copy the resource ID and paste it here, so if you'll see it has the same value, right? ID equal to, if you'll remove the ID equal to, it has the same thing. So like this. Okay. Now you yes, see, it has created. We have not created it manually this time, right? Because and this is created by the Terraform code, right? So now I'll show you one more thing. So if you want to suppose the resource group is already there, right? Now this time we'll give the tag. Okay. Uh, you can search is here Terraform code to create resource Azure resource group. Azure resource group with tag. We need to provide the tag value and okay. They have not given the Terraform. This is the same thing now. Tag they have not mentioned. Okay, I'll define a tag. Not an issue. So if you want to define a tag, what is the argument name? Tags, right? So we'll go here. Okay, we'll come to this code. Okay, T- t- what was the argument? Tags, right? Equal to what I have to give uh, demo test. We'll try like this. Okay, let me save it. If if there will be any syntax error, it will tell you. That time only define like this. So I'll give. So again, what you have to do? You have to do Terraform init, then Terraform plan. See, it is saying like a tag mapping. There is a issue with the tag mapping, right? Inappropriate value like a tags, right? Map of a string required. Okay, so it means if we because we have not defined a tag properly. Okay, so you just take this if you want to search the route the see here you'll get a solution. Also a stack flow. So there should be a bracket. Okay. Okay. Let me show you. That's why like that you can debug also. It is coming to like type place default not. This is not here they are using on AWS. We don't need on AWS, right? Need on to give like this keys keys and equal to and value equal to like this we have to give. So we'll try like this. Okay. No, our code was wrong. That's what I'm making a mistake, right? So that we can run. Mm, This is to know right how to debug it. Let me keys equal to keys equal to demo and values equal to how they are passed like this keys equal to demo and values equal test. Okay. Right. Let's try like this. I've saved this. Then we have a Terraform init. See, it has failed unbalanced parameter. It is saying that closing parameter to terminate the Why it is not taking her? I think this one will be the this bracket. Yeah, it has taken this time, right? Mm, See, yeah, you have seen this plan this time. Check the plan carefully. That's why I don't wanted to create a new thing. If you see this, the plan this time, what it is coming. You have got any create? Got any create? No, right? No, it is saying this is update only, update in place. Last time it was saying plus create. Okay. If you see here now the plan what is telling zero to add, it is not going to create anything. One it is going to change, zero to destroy. What it is going to change here, it is going to modify the tag in that. So now if you'll go here and check your resource group, okay, check for the tag. We don't have any tag here, right? Right. No, this is the resource group, na. We don't have any tag. Tag will come here. Right. Uh, I'll do Terraform init Terraform apply. If you want to give auto approve, auto approve. What is the exact word here? Auto approve. I'm not getting. I think not define. Okay, Terraform help. If you are not sure, you can get Terraform. Terraform help. These all are the Terraform command. Init apply. See main command. It's saying right. Init validate plan apply destroy right. Yeah, it's gate and all. I just wanted to give a Terraform up auto approve. Yeah. So if you don't want to approve with the Terraform plan, auto hyphen auto and approve will be there. Why this cloud cell is not responding properly today? See, it is getting stuck. Yeah. I'm deleting this, but it is not happening. Terraform apply search here. Terraform apply auto approve. Oh, hyphen auto hyphen approve. This is the command. Okay, see, this is the command. No, Terraform. I can pass hyphen auto hyphen approve. Right, but I am deleting it. Let it fill. Terraform apply hyphen auto hyphen approve. Right. See, this is generating here. See, it is saying this like zero added, one change, zero destroy. Right. So it has created tag. Now we'll go and verify this in here. Resource group. We'll refresh this page. Let me go back. Commit here. I'll look into tag. See, now key is a demo, value edit test. Right. Likewise, you can do. So likewise, you can create, right? So now, so suppose this thing you can do anything with the Terraform code, right? If you see I'll do two three things with that, then we'll create another resources. Okay. So now our location is east US, right? If you want to change it to the west US, what it will do, you can come here, right? And code, our code is here, east US. We don't want east, we want west US. Okay, so I'm changing the locations of a resource group. Okay, so it is hosted now in the east US. Now I want to change it into the west US. Let's see what is happening. So I have to do Terraform init. Okay, let me maximize it so that we'll be able to see it clearly. Okay, Terraform plan. It is saying like a force displacement. Now, if you see what it is doing, you're able to see some difference. Okay, if I'm changing a location, it is deleting basically. If you see that it is destroying, it will delete the previous resource group. It will recreate it. Okay, so if you want to do this thing manually, we need to do it like this, right? First, we need to delete, then recreate and all. You will see that it is destroying it from the state file, because the state file there will be entry. If you see this location is changing from east to west to west to west, this is the force replacement, and this is doing so. That's why if you look the plan carefully, it has come there. So something one to add and one to destroy. This time it is not saying one to change, because if you have changed some tag or like and all, it was saying just one to change, right? Nothing to add, nothing to destroy, right? This time we are playing with the core value of like a location was the mandatory parameter, right? So we are playing with the mandatory parameter this time, so that's what it is doing a force replacement. Okay, and that's now we'll do the auto approve. See, first what it is destroying, right? It is destroying this. If you see, if you look carefully, it is deleting that basically. It's still destroying. So this time it is taking time. Why? Because it is deleting the previous instead. It will delete the file. Okay, TFS state file. I'll show you that also today. I have explained you, right. Terraform will keep track of all your changes, right? I'll show you that. So I think it is still destroying. Okay, tell me. Yeah. No, if you'll do using a Terraform, it will track. Yes. If you are doing it from the Azure portal, we have to go and check manually from the activity log, right? Who has done what has done, right? So the logs will not be there. And no, in Azure portal, it will not be there. It will create a local TF state file. Okay, and it will be here also. I'll explain you. Let me refresh this. Now, if you change, it has changed to the base US. I'll explain you. I'll explain you. Just give me some time. Okay. I'll go one by one. Okay. I'll come to your doubt. So now see. So first, if you'll see, it has created a TFS state file. If you'll come here and look, we are able to see one TFS state file, Terraform TFS state file. We are able to see this, right? See, now if you see this having changes, right? If you'll have see this, these are the things you have created, right? Waste TVS and all. This is the latest changes because we have created now into the waste TVS, right? So it is saying you the waste TVS and all, right? Now if you see that it has created a backup also, Terraform state file that backup, right? Now if you'll go to the backup, it will see it has the is TVS, right? So we have not created this file. This file has created automatically, right? So in organizations, when we are doing this file, we are saving it into our Azure cloud. Okay. We used to create a storage account. You can create a storage account. You can keep that. So that this file we can save it into the cloud. So if you are working on organizations, now what they are doing, they are keeping this file into the cloud for the reference. Now see, we have not created this. We have only created the infra.tf file, right? It has created this file automatically, right? If you see the backup file is the first time, so when we run the first time, we just see that it created HTTPS, right? And again, the latest one, if you see, now I'll change something, okay? I'll change the see if you see here the line number 34 only is there, right? We have only line number 34, right? The value is key value is demo and test, right? Tag this. Now if we'll come to here, okay, I'll let me open this. I'll give key value is okay. Let, demo, okay, can be deleted, can be deleted, okay. I've given like this, can be deleted like this, okay. Now I'll save this file, okay. I'll run this file once again. Your doubt will be clear, okay. Let me so I'll explain. So okay, let me plan it. Okay, want to change, let me apply it. This is making a changes. Why? Because I'm using this as a same variable. Okay. This is a storing based on this variable. Okay. If I'll change this variable, what will happen? I'll show you. Because your TF state file keeps all this recorded in a variable, right? So this is the variable declarations. Now we'll go here and check. We first check about the TF state file. Now TF state file. If we'll check now, we have got something, right? See, this has auto updated to the tag name tag demo can be deleted, right? We have done this, no, right? We have not done this, so this has auto populated like that. It will keep history of all your changes and all. Now if we'll what I was explaining, so it is store, if you see where it is storing RG, it is storing its name is RG, it is storing RG. Yes, now if I'll change this RG, say I'll change this to the sample. Okay. Now see how this behave. This will tell you, this will treat as a separate resource group. Okay. And this time it will fail. Okay. Let me tell you this. Okay. Initialization has went. See, it is saying one, two. Now what it is doing, it will completely delete this and create a new one. Okay. See, it is creating a new one. It is deleting, it is destroying this RG one, right? the RG one. I have not changed anything, but it is still deleting and recreating it, right? Why? Because I have changed the variable, the where it was storing. So if you see, because it will create the same resource group if I'll run the apply. It will not make any changes and all, but this time it will delete and create because I am using this like example as a see now if I clear the state file, okay, if I'll delete the state file, then I'll run it. It will consider it. I'll show you that also. Okay, let me delete this file. Okay, how I can delete this file? Delete this option is not coming. Three dot should be there. Now half of the option is going as because of this sliding. I'm not able to see the option. See what I'll do. I'll I'll keep this file as empty. Okay. Unable to save the home. Try let it quite. I think you are not able to save it. Because we have run this now. I think I need to release this first. Then only it will allow. Don't save. Okay, let me okay. Now if I'll change the resource group this time, it will consider a new thing. Okay, I'll just change this demo simple RG. This time it will consider a new thing. If we'll delete this state file now, see it is still considering right the one add one destroy right even though I have changed the resource group. Why? Because it is referring to the old state file, right? This a state file and it is finding RG. So if we'll delete this now, it will create a new thing because we are in the same file now. So how we are not getting option to delete only. Let me save like this. So okay, I've saved this. Okay. This time we don't have anything in the TFS state file, right? Now let's see what this time it is telling. TFS state file could not be presented in the JSON syntax error. It was it's saying because we don't have a proper TFS state file. Oh, I have given this here. Yes, this should not be there. Okay, because the JSON format it is not there. No, we have deleted it manually. Actually, we should have deleted complete file itself. So it will create a issue. If we'll delete the completely file now, it will see because it is not considering. Okay, to put this back. Well, now I'll put here. I'll restore it from backup. Okay, I'll run this time. This time it will compare with this. Getting so basically it will compare with the logs. Okay, whatever the entries that there now, and it will be available in your this thing also. See because it is taking it from your log. Now if we'll do the apply auto Okay. Now we'll see if you see we have this one a cloud shell, right? Okay. If you see it has created a container. Okay. Container. Basically all your things is running here. Where is the object? See, download cannot. Everything will be here, okay, in the non-readable. If you want to like keep it in the readable format, you have to define the backend storage. I'll explain you, okay, like this. Hope you have got some like a basic idea about it, Terraform and all, right? Okay, so tomorrow we'll create more. Yeah, we, yes, tomorrow every business need infrastructure, right? If you want to deploy your code first, your infrastructure should be there, right? Right. So suppose if you want to deploy your code on function app, if you want to deploy any code on function app, then function app should be available, right? But in organization, they will not allow you to create it manually, right? Because there will be many restriction and all policy. If they will allow to create a manually, anybody can create and delete, right, by their own. So it will cost them, right? So that's why they will prefer with the automations, and also it will. I'll explain you the use cases tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll see like a more. Um, this thing like a resources. I have just explained you like a resource group, right? That's the basic one, just to understand, just to make you like understand like a Terraform concept. Okay, tomorrow we'll see like how we can create a subnet, vnet. Inside subnet, if you want to create vnet, how we can do that, how we can create a storage account and all. Okay, so we'll see four more resources, Azure resources. Then I'll ask you to create three four more resources, and then the Terraform will be over. We'll jump into Ansible or some other like a cloud thing. Okay. So okay. Thank you. Any doubt? Okay, sir. Thank you.